Okay, so now we will talk about type 1 and type 2 errors. So this is sort of an extension of what we discussed before. So a type 1 error is when you reject the null hypothesis when in fact it is true. So the null, as we know, states equality. So you reject the null, which means you say that two things are unequal, but in reality they are equal. Okay? And a type 2 error is when you have accepted the null, which means you've said that they are equal, but in reality they are not equal. Okay? So these definitions you should definitely know. And it's not that hard, it's an error. So type 1 error, if you're rejecting the null, then you must have done something wrong because it says error. So, but when you reject it when it's true, that's where the error part comes from, okay? And type 1 error is linked to your alpha value. Type 2 error is linked to your beta value. And we'll go deeper into the alpha value, okay? So let's talk about this. This is an important concept. So an alpha value, usually that's 5% or 1%, because our confidence interval was 95 or 99, so that's 100 minus 95 or 100 minus 99, depending upon which one you choose. Let's go with the 95% confidence interval. Okay, so this area is 95%. Okay, whatever falls inside this is basically same as the mean. That's what we talked about in our last video. Anything that falls out of it is different from our mean. And we know that in this area, we accept, oh, I forgot the spelling of accept. Accept the null. And here we reject it. Okay, so what does our type 1 error say? Okay, and over here the alpha value will be 0.05 or 5%. Okay, so now our type 1 error says that we have rejected the null, and in reality the null is true. Okay, so what it basically means is that you have fallen into the zone of rejection, but in reality you should have been here. Okay, so what this means is that according to this scenario, you have a 5% chance of falling in this rejection zone, in either of these rejection zones, when you were supposed to fall into the acceptance zone. Okay, so which is why how you decide your alpha value is also largely dependent upon your experiment model. Okay, so there are scenarios where you don't want to unnecessarily reject anything. Okay, like in life and death situations, if you're administering a medicine that's going to potentially cause hazardous side effects to the patient. So that way, what you do is you expand your confidence interval to 99%, okay? So that you don't end up rejecting a lot of scenarios and accepting majority of whatever cases come your way, okay? So yeah, just because you want to avoid the type 1 error. So yeah, this is another very important concept that you need to get a grasp on. And yeah, just know the definitions. Know that an alpha value is the percentage or the chance of you doing a type 1 error, and the beta value is sort of the chances of you committing a type 2 error. And yeah, I hope this video was informative, and if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Thank you.